People are often shocked when I tell them that I'm 70, and they often say that I look 60. And it's not luck or genetics. It's what I do every day from the inside out. And I'm about to share with you 10 things that I do every day that I believe can help you to have glowing skin, avoid wrinkles, and healthy hair. Here we go. And one more thing. Our skin is very much like this plant. It's beautiful, right? But if you only take care of it from the outside, maybe putting it in the sunlight, maybe polishing and dusting it, but if you don't feed it, if you don't give it nourishment, the right nourishment, your plant will not flourish. And that is the key, I believe, to our beautiful and young-looking skin. I need to mention, I've never had any facelifts or surgery on my face, Botox, or not even a facial. And I rarely wear makeup like on my skin. I only wear rouge, to make my cheeks a little red, and of course lipstick and mascara, but that's about it. Let's start out with the hardest thing to do first. Okay, I was thinking about leaving this to the end, but none of it makes sense. All the things that you do to the outside of your body, to the inside, doesn't make any sense unless you go to the core issue. And you know what it is? Changed my life around. It really did. I believe I have reversed aged in the past 7 or 8 years. And that number one thing is avoiding sugar. Sugar and other refined carbs and flours. I know it's hard, but once I did that, you know what happened? My bags went away. I used to have really luggage underneath my eyes. Now what you see is my skin is translucent, so you might see some of the blood in the veins, but not the heavy bags anymore. My eyelids, you can actually see my eyelids. In my previous life, you couldn't see them. My face always seemed blown up. I always had a little bit of rosacea, and I was good to get a pimple at least every 2 or 3 weeks, right? And always in the most inconvenient of places. But once I got rid of inflammation in my body, everything just became more shapely. The side effect from that, there's a good side effect actually. The side effect is that the rest of your body and aches and pains and joints and all that other stuff feel a lot better too. By taking care of my eye bags, I took care of the rest of my body. And it was just simply by avoiding sugar and refined carbs. All right, now you don't have to do this overnight, Life is a process. But I want you to think about that. If you start from the core, getting rid of that first. Number 2, add more protein. Add more protein to your life every day. Bump it up. Eggs, I go through probably 2 or 3 dozen a week just for myself. They've become part of my regular diet. In fact, I actually crave it. You need protein for great skin, for the collagen, for your hair. So, not protein powders, not those drinks. Don't drink your protein, eat it. And get the fatty meats. I'm serious, within reason. It's not always the leanest of meats that are the best. You want some of the healthy, good fats in that, the good marbled beef, the ribeye steaks, right? Even the pot roasts, you can cook them and tenderize them, and they're delicious. I even eat bologna and hot dogs. Yeah, you know why? I know it sounds crazy, but in bologna and hot dogs, they throw everything in there. I know, but we need that. We need the cartilage. Cartilage is collagen, not the powdered stuff. Eat your protein, eat your collagen, bump it up every day. Number 3, Seed oils. Seed oils inflame your body. They inflame everything. Here you are thinking that you're all healthy and everything because it's cooked in corn oil, or your salad dressing has some other seed oil, canola or peanut oil, grapeseed oil. No. You want to avoid all those. They're actually worse than the sugars in our body, believe it or not. It's hard to believe. If you do the research, you'll find out. So what do I cook with, you say? Well, I cook with olive oil. It's the best stuff on the face of the earth. Italian gold, right? Olive oil, butter, bacon fat, lard, tallow. That's it. It might be hard for some of you to do this, but I want you to think about it. Smoking. No smoking. No vaping. I once smoked. Well, I actually smoked for a number of years in my 20s, and I call those the stupid years. I've had a lot of stupid years. But I honestly believe we need to oxygenate our bodies as much as possible. And I don't care if you don't inhale, whatever, just being around smoke ruins the outside of your skin, just being around it. But especially inside. All right, your blood is an integral part of your body and your skin and your looks and your vitality. You don't want to introduce anything that'll hurt it. If you're smoking now, put it on your list. There's lots of things that can help you quit. How about looking younger and feeling wonderful? Okay, let's talk about supplements. I really do believe in trying to eat your way to beautiful skin and hair and health. But there are some nutrients and some things that I think can give you an added boost. And I'll show you there's 3 things. These are the supplements that I take, and I think everyone should take. Vitamin D3. D3, I believe, is like the number one thing that most of us as human beings lack in. We get it from the sun naturally, but you know, how many of us get to spend at least a half hour outside every day? So vitamin D3 right here. With that is K2. These actually kind of go hand in hand. K2 helps push this through your blood vessels and veins and make sure that there's no calcium deposits. It just works together. You take one of those and you take one of these. And the other supplement that I take is biotin. And I take that because it helps with my hair and nails and skin in general. I stop it every now and then. I actually stop everything every now and then just to take a break from things. The D3 I take less of, or not as frequently every day in the summer because I am out a lot. But these 3 basics are what I believe helps me with my skin, my nails, my hair. And I'm not a doctor, obviously. So I encourage you to research yourself and ask your doctor if also for their opinion. Now, number 6. I should have said this earlier, but excessive alcohol. It pains me to say this because I'll tell you, wine is some of my favorite times. Wine time, right? Wine time or a cocktail. But I believe in moderation. So if you find yourself drinking excessively, it ruins your looks. It does. Man, woman, beast, it really does. So try to stick with, no more than 1 or 2 a day at the most. And, save the more fun times for special occasions, but consider cutting down on your alcohol. Okay, let's go to the outside of the body. And that's where most people are looking for maybe a quick fix, whether it be, Botox or injections in the face and surgeries and makeup and all these magic potions. We're all trying to do this from within because, that's where it's going to be. That's where it's lasting, from within. So the first rule for me on the outside is I don't wash my face. I don't. I splash water on it at night And of course, in the shower end, I never use soap. I know that sounds crazy, right? But all soaps are chemicals, and my skin's fine just the way it is. Once you get into a routine and you're nourishing your skin from the inside, you'll find that it kind of takes care of itself on its own. Trust me on that. Okay, here's number 8. All right, this is the big secret for outside your skin. Castor oil, that's right. Maybe you've seen some videos about it, but I'll tell you, this is the best moisturizer in the world for your hair, your skin, your nails. That's right. It's fantastic. As a matter of fact, it's even great for makeup removal. That's how I take my mascara off. Every night I have the bottle on my bed, on my nightstand, and I just take some and I put some underneath my eyes, around my little laugh lines, right? I do my eyebrows because it helps with your hair. They say it helps with hair growth. I even do my eyelashes with it. And several times a week, I actually do my scalp. You know, I have some thinning spots here, and I just go right in there and I massage it well into my scalp. I know it sounds crazy, right? Now, it is thick. It is thick, and, you know, it might feel a little icky at first. I actually welcome it now because it's so nourishing. It goes right down beneath the, you know, the first few layers and all. It actually helps remove skin tags. You believe that? It does actually a lot of things. And it's a great anti-inflammatory. I don't know if you know this, but most makeup formulations, if you look in the ingredients, you'll find castor oil. That's right. Now, when you get castor oil, when you buy castor oil, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You just want to make sure it's organic, right? If you can, get it in a glass bottle and in a dark bottle because it can go rancid quickly. All right, so there's lots of videos out there about this too, but I'll tell you, it's absolutely magic. The other thing to use it is on your hands, your nails, your cuticles. You'll never have those, you know, yucky, dry cuticles anymore. Your toes, your heels. And it's just like a wonderful all-over skin magical miracle type oil. Hey, real quick, if you've been finding this video helpful, could you like and subscribe? It would really help me. Number 9, I was going to call exercise, but it's a little bit more than exercise. Let's call it oxygenation. That's right. It's breathing. And not just breathing, but breathing really deep, several times a day. So deep that it goes right down to the bottom of your lungs. And it reaches all those little alveoli in there that hardly ever get the oxygen that it needs. It helps regenerate your body, your blood. It brings it to the surface, and of course, blood, great blood, circulation and all is wonderful for your skin. So, whatever you do, whatever you can do to encourage that deep breathing. Some people like to do meditation, you know, and that kind of a thing. I prefer walking. Walking's really good for that. And again, controlled breathing. You don't want to pant. You want to make sure you're in there and you're getting deep breaths all the way down into your lungs. If you can do that for at least 10 or 15 minutes a day, I think your skin is going to love you for it. Okay, we made it to number 10. But number 10 I call the 3 S's. The 3 S's, which is sleep, sunlight, and sweating. That's right, sleep, sunlight, and sweating, because all 3 are really, really important. And I'll just touch upon sleep real quick. I know most of us have trouble sleeping, right, as you get a little bit older. I'm not going to lie, every now and then I take a little bit of melatonin at night, which, by the way, works like crazy. It's like great stuff. But I need my sleep. I need my sleep. So if you, any way you can try to get that routine in, but sleep is really important because it does affect how you look if you're sleep deprived. All right. So try to get that in, make it a priority in your life. The other thing is the sunlight, and it's hard. It's really, really hard in the winter here. I live in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania, And it's quite gorgeous here, but in the winter, it's quite cold and dreary. And sometimes I like hibernate for days. So it's important to get that 20 minutes of sunlight. Want to see a hack? Okay, there's my hack. Yep, red light therapy. I actually bought this box on Amazon, and it's got both the red and the red and the infrared in here. This really helps. Sometimes I'll sit while I'm watching TV or reading or just, scrolling on your phone. Turn it on and off so that you can see this. And so you do 15, 20 minutes of this. Fantastic. It also helps with pain, but I like it because I need that sunlight in, and so do you. Hey, we made it to the home stretch. All right. Now, I know that was a lot of advice and a lot of tips and a lot of talking, but even if you pick up just one or two of these things and utilize it and, work it into your life, I think it'll help you have a more enjoyable life. I do believe that if we nourish ourselves from the inside, it just shows on the outside. So with that, I want to wish you luck and a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. It's free and it will help me